All right. Let's just do a little bit of extreme co-op. It only comes out like once a fucking month. Hmm. Level cap on. Gotta be a red character. And y'all be turned on. They're underground enemies? No, I don't think there is. It was good, Cole. Oh, it's Lige. Come on, hurry up and ready up. Rip the last guy. Oh, what the hell? I do like Shinji, but one thing I gotta say, the worst thing about him is his first strong attack. It's not all that good. Everything about Shinji is nice. Curse out of here. Look at that. The only thing bad about Shinji is his first strong attack, really. What build do I got on him again? I should have I should have a decent build on him. I don't really need these tickets though. I still got a shit ton of accessory tickets that I will not be opening for those not so meta PvP accessories. Oh yeah, this is a good build. Yeah, it's a good build, alright. Only the tech one. Oh, I don't got none of them. I don't got none of the ones besides the free one. I don't even think I got it yet. I mean, I got the orange one from the free one, but it's like the orange one was they was gonna give out the orange one regardless, so it kind of felt like kind of a waste. And the worst part about it, oh, I got Cole here. I fucked around with name. Sure. I was like, bro, I don't. The accessory itself isn't even all that meta, honestly. I fought people who had the accessories on last week, and I don't really think it makes much of a difference. It's I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't. Bro, what? That guy got lucky. There we go. So I just looked at the accessories all that. That's all I'm saying. Oh, this guy. And besides, I think the accessory is designed. I feel like Caleb released this accessory just to bait people to using their accessory tickets, and then later down the year they might have actually decent accessories, new accessories, but I could be wrong. Yeah, well, sure, I'm not using my tickets anyway. I'm not using it anyway. The accessory is not like busted or overpowered like any other 5-star ones. Sure. You know it's bad when an accessory that's brand new, when an accessory is brand new and it already needs a resurrection. It's brand new, just dropped, and it already needs a resurrection. You know that's bad. They don't add anything, to be honest. It really doesn't though. Straight up execute all of them. There we go. This guy thought he was slick. Nuke him out of the water. Hmm. Nice. That's what you want to see. Got one drop, one accessory drop, one accessory ticket drop. Oh yeah, Cole. You plan on getting that Bleach game? Bleach Rebirth the Souls. So some niggas got the game right now, cause I've been seeing fucking yeah Rebirth the Souls. We go. Ha ha ha. That man spawned dead. All right. We got one, two, just two. Two drops for anybody who needed them. So I'm surprised they didn't give they didn't give like Shinji like built-in long reach, not long reach, long stride. Oh, what am I doing? I straight zoomed out for a second. Just straight zoomed out. Extreme co-op. Yep, it's the extreme co-op. Ooh. There we go. It's always that one little hollow on the right. It's always seemed to live everything. Hmm. One accessory ticket. True. Oh, snap. Ah, that hollow again. So I'm not gonna lie, I do wonder how Caleb is gonna update this extreme co-op in the future that they said they would. I do wonder how they gonna do that. So if Caleb actually does update this, so they're gonna have to make the rewards better. Unless they plan on making the rewards better by having more goals. Sub Chris Cole and the one watcher, one watching. The one watching is probably my own phone. Was good though, Rick. Yeah. If you don't know, Rick, I read the chat through one of my phones. Nice, nice. There we go. All right, we got an extra. Don't I don't really need the extra like that. I'm just chilling. We could be complaining about awards for a decent plus year. Usually Caleb takes forever to implement some of our issues. Then they do what they want. How's everyone? Yeah, that's true. That is true. Whoa, shoot. It takes them eons to implement anything. Takes them too long. But it's shoot. There's really nothing. There's really nothing you can do about it though. One, two, three accessory tickets. How many do I even have right as of right now? Let me see. I have 80. I have 81 greens. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I remember when Exchange used to be the end game. Now I can auto it with current 1 of 305 units. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember one time I remember doing extreme co-op with fucking Lunar Ichigo, and I used to fucking die like 4 to 5 times in one run just to get one fucking brush. That shit used to be horrible, dog. Like god dang, dying left and right, dog. It's horrible, dog. That shit used to be bad, dog. So characters like Tech Raruka used to been god tier because they had range, because she had a ranged and melee attack. My God, that shit was horrible, dog. I will say, I'm not gonna lie though. Those are times I would not want to go back to, or at least for extreme co-op. That is working slash chilling. So same mode. Zero drops. Not like it mattered. I'm just mad about slow tickets. The big house with no differs. Now it's the track 50 on your HPM for next. Guys, like I remember when the first Dollar Wrestler came would only be allowed so people could auto. They updated to it till not to not only allow pretty much Chris. Yeah, man, dog. Shoot. So I remember I remember for extreme co-op I used Power Uryu one time for extreme co-op. I was out here using a level 150, yeah, level 150 Power Uryu doing extreme co-op. Thinking I'm doing some type of damage. Oh my god. People with their, the worst part about it is I'm in a run with like other level 200 characters. The only reason, and the thing about it is at that time level 150 characters were still accepted. Level 200 was the new cap. Out here with a power Uryu doing fuck all damage. You know, she runs, turn the struggle runs real quick. My god, this shit was just going to be honest, or extra tickets or extra chances, excuse me. Ooh. Bro, what? Like a ran for me. So what y'all been up to? Oh yeah, Rick. Oh yeah, Rick. I got a question. So hey, Rick, you playing that new Bleach game that's coming out? That's dropping like real soon. I don't even know if you even care about that game. You probably don't. Oh, we got a drop, one drop, two drops actually. No, it looks like a fighter game. Y'all got it. Sure. It doesn't look a bad. It's not a bad game for what I've seen. I mean, I'm not saying I'm getting it, but it does look good though. I will say that it does look good. Where is he going? Did I dominate that guy? Oh, he got me. Motherfucker. One drop. Just one. Just one. Hmm. I'm more of an open world type of game at point. Games like your Black Wukong. Oh, you played You played Black Wukong? Last time I played a fighting game was back in oh 07, oh 05. Damn. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fighting game person myself. Last fighting game I really played was like Mortal Kombat 1, and even then I only played it for like 2 or 3 days, and it just then I realized I really didn't like the combo system, so I just ended up abandoning it. I pretty much kind of wasted money buying that game, low key. This is so I realized I did not like the combo system. I was like, oh, this combo system's kind of ass. Not the conquest thumbnail. It was good, Scar. What game again? I was talking about how I was talking about the last fighting game I played was Mortal Kombat 1, and I didn't like it. I didn't like I didn't like the way the combo system worked in that game. So I kind of played it for like 2 or 3 days, and then instantly abandoned the game. The combo system kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Come on, Chris. I like Souls like games, open world. Really? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Oh yeah. I did play that Black Myth Wukong game when it as soon as that game dropped, bro, I was addicted to that game. I was addicted to that game. Not gonna lie, dog. I couldn't get off that game. Sure. So yeah, I'm not surprised you saying open world. Even though in my opinion, I don't really think Black Myth Wukong is really a quote unquote open world game. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some areas where you have choice, but so I guess the closer you get to the ending, the more open it gets. But there are some levels that are kind of just pretty linear. But I would say the final world was definitely open world. The second world, once you fight a certain duo, you got two paths you could take, so that's kind of open. And as for the fucking third world, then no, I don't think that was open world. Oh no, the third world, not third world. Hold on, yeah, the third world was actually quite open actually. Oh yeah, Scar. Um, I've been actually reading the Invincible comic book right so as of right now. Sure, I've gotten to the point where I'm tired of I'm tired of these random ass shorts spoiling me on the shit. And it's not their fault that they're spoiling it. It's my fault because I keep clicking it. So I say, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna read the comic book myself. I'm not. I read like I think I read like around like 60 or 80 pages of can't remember well that many pages after the fucking after the last season of Invincible, aka Mark beating Conquest. So you need to calm down, buddy. I spoiled Eddie and TK. What part did you spoil them on? So yeah, might as well read it. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. The part I'm on now. Well, spoilers if anyone isn't caught up. I just got to the part where dinosaur just appeared. So I'm telling you right now, yeah, if I start spoiling something, I forgot to be honest. You forgot. It's crazy. Oh, I got a soap bomb. I didn't even use that bit. Oh well. Sure. Sure. I would have read more about it, but I ended up having a conversation with my little sister about just random stuff. There's some filler, but when you cut that out, it's mostly just talks. The go. We'll get that in season 4. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was accident. You too. I was gonna get spoiled about what happened with Conquest anyway. To be honest, it was gonna get spoiled, bro. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Invincible fans, no hate towards the Invincible fans, but Invincible fans are kind of like JJK fans. Where niggas be throwing out spoilers, they be throwing out just spoilers left and right, bro. The amount of shorts about Invincible spoiling the future plots of Invincibles are abundant. There are thousands upon thousands of shorts. There are some, bro. I'm telling, bro. Invincible is one of those series that you can literally read the whole. You can literally read the whole series through shorts. And I'm not saying do that. Please don't do that. But you can do that. That's how many shorts there are about Invincible that are out there. You can literally read the whole damn shit through shorts. The whole thing. I kid you not. Every chapter, every plot point is there's a short about it. There's a short, a video, or something about it. I'm not gonna lie. There's the people meme the fans, but how they can't ship out their series. I mean, don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. I don't hate that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I like seeing a community that's just happy about their series. Good news is people can spoil the fucking demon arc. They can't spoil it because that shit doesn't even happen in the comics because nobody knows what's going on. All we know is that Mark and friends is about to throw hands with demons. People getting hyped for Battle Beast solo spin. Yeah, I heard about that, man. That's gonna be hype as hell, dog. Bro, that is gonna be hype as hell, man. Dude, shoot up. Oh, the shit about the string freeze? Oh no. Did the stream just freeze for a second? Hold on. If anything, I mean, as I was saying, though, I'm surprised they're even doing that. I mean, I'm not surprised because he is a fan favorite. He is a fan favorite, man. I used to be in my chat, Chris, clowning me, getting destroyed by the Thunderbolts. I can't remember his name right now. Oh yeah, I remember Rick. You was talking about the I think it was about that the Dark Souls boss Was it Dark Souls or Elden Ring? No, Elden Ring didn't release at that time. I remember the boss. I think he was some type of. I think he was like some type of knight. I want to say it was a knight that you're talking about. I always thought you read manga studies comic, Chris. You were like the rest of us, waiting for it to be anime. Don't get it wrong. I do look into comics and manga, and I am interested in that stuff. It's just that sometimes it's when it comes to manga, it's just oh, how do I say it? The way that the way that manga artists, their style, not the art, their style, as in how you're supposed to read manga, how the books are backwards, it kind of throws me for a loop. I understand when you read it online, you don't have to deal with it, but it kind of just it kind of makes me hard to really to really read that shit on my own time. And the best way for me to read those shit is read manga chapters and just waiting for somebody waiting for somebody to just summarize it. That's how I was for One Piece. I would just let somebody who someone else would read it, and they would summarize it, and yeah, that's how I used to know. But the problem with doing that is that you don't actually get to see all the panels. So that's one of the reasons why I would not recommend anyone else do that. But that was how I used to keep it with One Piece. Nowadays, I kind of fell off. I unsub for the person that used to read the One Piece panels because of it's a funny reason why I unsub to the guy. I unsub to the guy because this dude really loves his ads, and every video he would have his little sponsorship. And then one time he made a short. The short was an ad. I'm about to say, bro, how the hell you gonna turn an ad into a short? This motherfucker's getting double money. Again, he's getting money because he's getting sponsored by it. He's getting money because it's a short itself. So he's like he's trying to get double paid from a short. Oh, this short's an ad. And then you're getting shorts because the sponsorship, and he's trying to get. I'm like, oh hell nah, bro. You're not about to put an ad in my fucking feed. So the is a shapeshifter, bro. Think he knows what you're talking about just to get spoiled. Yeah, I do a good job. I do a good job of giving y'all that illusion, dog. But but hey, sooner or later though, it's gonna get to a point where y'all can't spoil me about Invincible. It's gonna get to a point about it. Talking about W ads. This video was sponsored by Manscaped. Groom your balls, shave them, make sure you enjoy it, so other women can too. I don't even know how I don't even know how they do the Manscaped ad anymore. I saw the meme Invincible is white people dragging. What? Let me reread that. Go execution. I read online. One Piece anime is on break. I think it's getting a year. I think it's going on for a year. I think Kobo said he. Oh, let me nuke this room right quick. Yeah, I thought I remember Kubo said it should be finished soon. That was 5 years ago, and Luffy's still struggling with the top dogs. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm surprised. I have been hearing a little something about One Piece, and I'm surprised that I'm surprised that One Piece didn't get on break sooner. Yeah. No, another thing to note that is Golden Week is coming real soon, y'all. So so One Piece is on break now. As soon as they get off a break, it's gonna go right back to break because of go. So I don't know if y'all remember, but yeah, Golden Week is coming. It's on the way. It's on its way. So whenever he comes back on break, you might get like one more chapter before it, or maybe two if you're lucky. So yeah, Kubo. I'm pretty sure you mean Oda. I saw the meme. Invincible is white. People Dragon Balls. Invincible is white. I don't know that meme. I don't know that meme, but I do know this meme where people are talking about Invincible is like Dragon Ball. You know, I don't really agree. I mean, I kind of see it, but I kind of don't. It's been on hiatus for 5 to 6. Come back in there. Oh, the anime. You're talking about the anime. Oh, you said the anime. I missed that part. My God, the one word I didn't read, the one word I glossed over. The funny thing about it is, I even saw that trailer. I actually watched that trailer. Sure, sure. I already know everything that goes on at Egghead Island. So all I know is a lot of people about to be. I forget. I can't join because I'm in 10th seat. Oh my God, unfortunate. bro, bro. People are already trying to spoil the the whole Puma backstory. I'm not gonna lie, Puma got one of the saddest backstories in One Piece that I can remember. that I can remember. He got one of the saddest backstories, bro. That massive backstory, am I right? Man, man, sure if you don't calm your ass down, boy. Man came out throwing scythes at me like he was gonna do something. So much filler W One Piece. It really was a lot of filler in One Piece though. That's one of the worst parts about One Piece. That's one of the reasons why One Piece is like one of those animes where it's like I'm not gonna lie. I would never recommend One Piece to a new anime comer. Like I would recommend Bleach and Naruto because they're pretty long and but they can be longer. They got their fair share of fillers, but god dang, but the One Piece one, that shit is like I'll show you how many episodes. It's like over 1,000 episodes, and then it's like, all right, then you tell them how many episodes is not filler, and then you show them how bad the pacing is. Like, bro, I can't recommend this shit. This shit's ass. I'm sorry. Like, I like One Piece, but the anime is something I cannot recommend. I would say, oh damn, we gotta drop every run. Okay. So I would say only watch One Piece whenever they got a hype fight. Whenever they got a hype fight, I would not when it's on a downtime, when there is on a fucking downtime, no hype fights, they just talking, laughing, doing absolutely nothing. I'd be like, nah, skip that shit, buddy. Go skip it. Just go read the manga. Go read the manga at that point, bro. Just go read the manga. Too much filler. 1 Piece. 90% didn't care about the little details. Oh yeah, Oda, my bad. Yep, the anime. After reading the hype fights, we have to wait a year until those moments are animated. At least it's only a year. Do you know? Do you know how many other animes gotta wait way longer than a year for their hype fights? Shit. So far, people is comparing other anime mangas about it too. It's just funny talking about who had it worse is the funniest shit ever. For real though, I mean, he had it. Puma had it bad. He had it bad, man. I thought it's been longer than that. I recommend it to everyone low, but the thing is, it's getting people into smaller shows is still better. Like we care about the rigorous training. All we care about is how strong the protagonists becoming. Imagine if Yu Yu Hakusho showed every little detail after 2 years. Time skip, we thought. Feels longer, Rick. Best my weekly One Piece. Luffy made it. Yeah, I can see why you would say that. That's why most animes when they're doing their training arc, they usually do a time skip, or they usually like make the training arc like a episode or two. I know it's what Bleach does. When it comes to a training arc, that shit is not glossed over, but that shit happens in like 1 or 2 episodes. 1 or 2 episodes. Meanwhile, One Piece, they would stretch it out a little bit longer. I know Naruto stretched the fuck out of their training arcs. Well, shoot, Naruto was over there training to his Rasengan for like how many episodes? When this guy, when he was over there beating up with his 1,000 clones. That shit was kind of wild. Not gonna lie, it was kind of wild. People, DMs. All right, I'm gonna peep it after this run. A lot of episodes low. Shit. So what? So what would happen if 1,000 clones? You know what? I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna finish that joke. I'm not even gonna finish that joke. Luffy showed us Luffy needed more training. He did. He did. Now lying. Where's my other phone at, bro? Man, there we go. Luffy stayed needing trading. He really did though. He really did though. I would still say he is getting there though. He is getting there. We got one drop, two drop, three drop. This is white people Dragon Ball. This is white people Dragon Ball. Alan is Jaren. Immortal is Yamcha. Mark is Gohan. Thrag the Goat. His own character is crazy. Devi is Chi Chi, and I don't even is equals Vegeta low key. The white dude on the right is Krillin. The white dude on the right, which might someone are saying that is true though. I have seen that comparison. Every time we think Luffy is OP, we get shown stronger foes. Like shit, it's an endless cycle of needing more. It's wholesome, keeps the people's attention. Yeah, that's true. Cause when the Gora says pull it up, I'm not gonna lie, things looking kind of dire. Even Shanks' daughter is broken as fuck. Are you talking about that chick that's on that? Are you talking about that chick that's in the movies? Oh yeah, I mean he only has one daughter. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's the girl in the movies. What am I talking about? Talking about the girl from the movies. He only has one daughter. What am I talking about? That was a stupid question. Ah, that son of a that was didn't even touch me. Janky ass hitboxes. Oh, excuse me. Oh, damn it. I zoomed off for 1 second, and the extra appears. Yuta's from the film Red. Yeah, I know what movie she's from. He gets 5 minutes to use Gear 5. What was the whole point of him training with that old man in Wano? I mean, that I mean I mean when he trained with that guy for Wano, he was training to better his haki, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not gonna lie. I don't fully understand. I did not watch or read that part. I just know he was training with that old guy, and he learned an advanced hockey, or that's what they said. They gave it some type of advance. It literally was just an advanced hockey. That Gear 5 was not a part of the training. It just so happened to came. From my understanding of what went down. Her power is busted people putting people in dream zone and shit's bread. Reminds me of Dorothy from Black Clover because she got a similar dream. She got a similar ability. More like putting people in her dream and she controls that dimension, but it's similar enough. Similar enough, I would say. Kaido and the rest. But but Luffy's gonna Luffy, if he ever fights Emu, he's probably is gonna fight Emu. He's gonna need way more than 5 minutes to fight her. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was a better hockey or something. Too. The Gear 5 was the plot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Zoro needs another power up. Man, I would love if Zoro got another power up. Didn't Sanji get another power up? I'm pretty sure if Sanji got a power up during the Wano arc, because I know he was fighting Queen, he got a massive boost. He got a boost from that fucking. I don't know what it's called, but he got some type of boost. I can't really explain the boost, but I just know he got a boost. Buddy, better get lost from random bullshit. Hey, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if that's how he got stronger. He got lost. He got lost. Found some old man started speaking some nonsense, and next thing you know, next thing you know, I said Usopp. Next thing you know, Zoro's in some crazy predicament where he needs to get stronger. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? I don't think anybody knows what's going on. He played around with Luffy and barely won. Lucci got up from the attack like it was nothing and deflated. Kaido went to his hybrid form if necessary. The one thing all the that is something that did concern me though. The fact that I would like to think the reason why Lucci was able to shrug off his fight with Luffy is because that since he had an awakening too, people those who damn I don't know what I don't know what those types of. I think it's called Zoan devil fruits, aka devil fruits, where you transform into an animal or a creature or an object. When those types of devil fruits get a awaken, their bodies become way more durable and they're able to recover faster. I know they become durable, but the recover faster is more of a heck canon, I believe. I'm not sure if that's confirmed, but them being more durable is definitely been confirmed. That was confirmed during the prison arc, aka Impel Downs. That's the official name. Zoro is cracking 90s on Luffy's randomly with getting lost training arc. Man, dog, that's Zoro for you, dog. That man Zoro, dog. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if Zoro got lost, ended up in Bleach, and start training with one of the fucking captains, and then came back like, oh man, I feel like I was training with this fucking black dude with a white coat, bro. I think he had like a pink coat too. He was talking about playing some games. It was real weird and shit. And he was doing some straight up crazy shit. And he said I couldn't leave. He said I couldn't leave until I got better at swordsman. I'm like, bro, I'm like the some type of shit. I don't know. Buddy was on some straight up weird shit. So, but I did what he said, and he let me go, and now here I am. Oh, by the way, I got a new storage technique. I'm not gonna tell you the name now. I'll tell you it when we get into a battle. But it's gonna be crazy though. It's gonna be crazy, man. Dang, I'm just missing all my strong attacks. Lucci was strong, but Lucci made him look like a bitch. A bitch can't wait for Zoro's fight. Can't wait for Zoro's fight. You can't wait for Zoro's skimmed over. Skimmed. Sure, Zoro barely even fights in this. He barely even fights in this arc. He gets like these fucking. He don't get any serious fight. That's all I know. So if you expecting some great, amazing fights from Zoro, you don't. You're not. I mean, you're gonna see him sparring. I'm be honest with those were sparring. What he did that was more of a spar than an actual fight, in my opinion. I feel like he was like, bro, that was a spar. That was not a fighting. They were not fighting to the death. I don't care what no one gotta say. When Zoro was fighting that spoiler, when Zoro was fighting Lucci, bro, that was a spar. They were not serious. That was the most unserious fight I've ever seen, bro. I'm like, bro, neither of y'all are taking this fight serious. What are we doing here? This whole fight, this whole fight's purpose is to say, why is Zoro not here? Oh, he's too busy sparring with another guy. They're both just sparring. They're not taking it serious. They're just sparring. That's the only reason why Zoro isn't here helping out. He's just sparring. Like, what is this shit, dog? What is this? That was a fucking spar, dog. Shoot, niggas was trying to downplay Zoro, like, bro, they are sparring, not fighting, sparring. Those are not the same things. Zoro only got serious because of Sanji. I think Lucci took the serious. Sure, I wouldn't be surprised. Somebody, cause at this point in the story, I'll be honest with you, Zoro shouldn't be struggling with no goddamn Lucci. Let's be real. Let's be real, guys. Neither is Sanji. Neither is Sanji and Zoro. Neither of those two should be struggling with no goddamn Rob Lucci. Even in his awakening form, them niggas should not be struggling with them. Like I said, when it come to like these niggas don't fight Lucci, they spar with Lucci. They spar with him. That is not a real fight. That's a spar. Shit. This is like no. He don't Zoro. That was not a fight. Zoro wasn't fighting that man. Zoro was sparring. So he was that's not a fight. He should not be struggling with this guy. Zoro beats Lucci easy work. Yeah, Zoro, Sanji, and probably most of the other Straw Hats too. Well, most of the fighting Straw Hats. The fighting Straw Hats. Some of the Straw Hats are not fighters. They're more like lovers, like Usopp and Chopper. They're more of those because Usopp and Chopper, they're lovers, not fighters. I'll tell you that straight up right now. They're lovers, not fighters. All I'm gonna say though is if Usopp doesn't get a power up in this giant arc, you might want to withdraw your Usopp stocks. I'm gonna say right now, if you don't get a power up in this giant arc, wow, no champ Chris. Lucci is still strong. I would put Lucci below King due to King Lorarian form. Yeah, that's what I would say that too. And I understand Rob Lucci is strong. I know I'm downplaying him a lot, but you got to understand that the Straw Hats have gotten like way more. They've gotten way more powerful than, in my opinion, than what Rob Lucci's gotten. I mean, in my opinion, 'cause, like, sure, I feel like the Straw Hats have gone through way more intense training that Rob Lucci should not be. He shouldn't be. All I know is the big three of the Straw Hats are not struggling. When we start talking about somebody like Frankie, even though Frankie, I don't know how to power scale Frankie. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to power scale Frankie. So I'm not gonna act like I do when I really don't know how to power scale Frankie. So I really can't speak too much about Frankie and how could Frankie be Rob Lucci? He probably could, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't have a confirmed point for that. Luffy needs a power up arc. Low. I remember Johnny put me on this manga. The manga character like Jane Woo. Well, Monarch Jane Woo out the gate. Should what anime? It's not anime. What manga is that? Oh, excuse me. Even Naruto was him after his Sage arc training was damn near him until Madara. Frankie took out a top performer. I would say he'll be struggling in my opinion. I would say he'll be struggling. All right. Yeah, that is true, Rick. In my opinion, yeah, I would say Naruto in my opinion, Naruto wasn't really OP until the Sage arc, bro. I remember, bro, when I was watching Shippuden for the first time, and the anime started off with fucking Sasuke blitzing Naruto. I'm about to say, bro, what the fuck? So I see you've been slacking in these last 2 years with fucking When you was training with Jiraiya for those 2 years, you must have been slacking, bro. That man Naruto barely he came back. He came back with one new technique, bigger Rasengan. That in 2 years, this man Sasuke learned how to use a sword, mastered lightning style. He came back with a cursed mark. And then you like okay, oh, and it's like we know that Sasuke gonna fight Naruto again, and then when you see oh it's gotta be on site right, it's gonna site right. That nigga Sasuke blitzed him and made Naruto look like a baby. I'm like bro, Naruto, what was you doing that whole time? What was you doing this whole time? Sasuke had a whole arsenal of new techniques since that y'all last meeting, and all you have is bigger Rasengan. I was like, oh hell no. I'm like, oh hell no. This man Naruto stay slacking, bro. Stay slacking, bro, man. Oh, that man was slacking, bro. The manga was King of Hell, I think. I got tired of the King. I got tired of struggling main seeds, and we got near the end of One Piece, and we saying Luffy needs another traded arc. Shoot, that's the most shredding thing. Niggas come back as fries from an arc and randomly become strong as hell. I mean, some people get it, some people don't though. Not everybody do that. What's good though, Trey? That's most training. That's most shonen training arc. Sadly, Frankie already did that. Shoot, some niggas don't get that. Some niggas don't get that treatment though. Some niggas will do a training arc and come back still ass. So one character I would say that went through a training. Well, I guess these two characters didn't really train that much, but they trained and it pretty much didn't amount to anything. Well, which was Howizard and Gil Thunder from Seven Deadly Sins. Them niggas trained briefly. Them niggas fucking trained briefly when Meliodas got his true powers back. I'm like, what was the purpose of us wasting screen time on y'all niggas training? That shit amounted to absolutely nothing. Cause the next time we see y'all niggas, y'all was getting folded again. I'm like, what was the purpose of what was the purpose of that training they did? Waste a whole ass screen time on y'all training and just for y'all to get folded again. Like they never got any W's after training. It's crazy to me to train and still never get any W's after training. Purpose. Wasting the viewer's screen time seeing guys, we're training guys. Yeah, we're training guys. Yep, no W's afterwards. What's the point? What was the purpose then? Shoot. Rick, you gotta understand that the shonen way low. I expected Luffy to blitz. We get bored of a bother fight. He wins. That was the last one. That was Oracle. Or- so- I think Luffy's first time skip was okay, but he quickly became fodder by the time he got introduced to the main villain of the arc. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. I even though I'm not gonna lie. I blame Riley for Luffy becoming. I blame Riley for Luffy becoming fodder because that nigga Riley taught Luffy the most basic bitch hockey techniques. He taught him the most basic hockey techniques ever known to man. It's like Riley, you know Luffy is about to fight these top tier niggas who had many years of hockey under their belt. You're training somebody who has no hockey, zero. It was just zero training. Yes, he has conquer hockey, but like goddamn. He's fighting niggas who knew about their conquer hockey or who knew about their hockey but traded for eons. Why the hell did you teach Luffy that the fucking advanced shit? He had to learn the advanced shit from from a goddamn Wano nigga. Like, come on, I'm like Riley, bro. We gotta have a talk, bro. We gotta have a talk, bro. And I don't want to hear none of that. Maybe Riley didn't know. Like, Riley knew that. Riley knows all about that advanced shit. Just because he's washed doesn't mean he doesn't know how to teach somebody else that like he knows about that shit. He know damn well Luffy was about to fight these top tier niggas who know all about the advanced shit. The shit that you can't learn in books. He know Luffy was about to fight that shit. He about to fight people like that. Yeah, bro. Right, Riley should have been like, "Hey, yo, dog. You need another couple of years before you get put on the field because I taught you the basics. You need to learn that advanced shit because you trying to be the king of the pirates. Okay, yeah, you find the top dog. You trying to be the pirate king. Pretty much saying you want smoke from the top tier dogs. I already know you've been finding. So you know what? You need 2 more years. Maybe even 3 more years. Let me teach you this advanced shit. The shit you can't read in books. This shit's so advanced. This shit is too advanced that nigga. There's no book on this. There's no books on this shit, dog. I remember when he's no diff the pacifistas from Desperation until Wano running in the fodder covered him and villains allowing him to recover. Like, bruh, people love solo leveling because Jin will actually get stronger and stays that way. Yeah, that's true. Comparing solo leveling to an OG is a bit unfair, even though I love solo leveling, different styles. They need to talk to the creator of solo leveling. Jin struggled in the beginning against Igris, and so it against. Yeah, Jin would struggle like crazy at the beginning. He struggled like crazy. Sure. Sure. One of his fights, one of his fights, he literally fought like the goddamn how do I say this? This fucking monster that fucking defends the gate. This must a monster that only defends the gate, and he barely beat that guy. He only beat the guy because he had overpowered items and shit. And this shit was so bad. He was like, "Yeah, let me get up out of here." Yeah. If this is the first enemy, this dude isn't even like the final boss of this whatever dungeon this is. Oh yeah, I'm getting up out of here. I'll come back later. Like, that nigga opened one of those escape scrolls. I don't even know what it was. It was one of those escaping items. It's like, yeah, I'll be back another time. I'll be back another time. Let me see. I can't wait for another round to get anime adaptations. I wonder what's the next one. I wonder what's the next anime gonna get one. I'm telling you, just a different structure, Rick. John will struggle hard, but the author makes him look OP all the time. It's nice to see him to work a little for this fight. Yeah, that's true. Japanese. One thing you gotta learn is that American, Japanese, and the what's it say again? It's called again a manhwa. They all got different styles and how they go about powering up storytelling and character designs or character structure, story structure. However you want to say it. Threw his sword and got threw his sword and got to punching. Igris was throwing hands though. Where is it at? Extreme quad medals 22. All right, we'll need one of these. Well, I don't really need, but we're gonna take these. Oh, excuse me. I believe the beginning after the end is one of the next best one to get the beginning after the end. Bro, my sister was I literally was having a full-fledged conversation with my little sister about that. My little sister reads that. Rick. No, I literally oh Trey. Oh Trey said that. No, like my sister literally was telling me having a full-fledged conversation telling me about that shit. I kid you not. Arthur is the biggest fraud though. Oh man, he's still in the streets. He's still training though. He still got a long way to go. He still got a long way to go. Hopefully the Antarctica can conclude it this season. All that hype is to do nothing and barely win one fight during the biggest arc. Man, hey, I don't know enough about the series to really talk. I don't know the series, but Arthur and Forrest Apocalypse. No, Arthur from a different series, a different series. You wouldn't know Cole. Who said that? You don't know the series. Arthur from Forest Apocalypse. That's a whole different that's a whole different can of worms. Whole different can of worms. Both Arthurs are fries, to be honest. Probably not lying. I'm not gonna lie. Probably not lying. Buying these as well. I read a bit further into the end arc and I know what happens, but I didn't read the fight. Hmm. And all this shit is garbage. All this, the droplets aren't, but this is a scam. 900 for only 600 is an absolute scam. No, thank you. I can keep it. Y'all can keep all that. Y'all can keep all that, man. Sure. But anyway, that's gonna be it for the runs. I'll probably have to probably end the stream here. I'll catch y'all. I don't know when I'll catch y'all. Honestly, this is I don't know when the next time I catch y'all. I'll catch y'all whenever I catch y'all. Jimbo should be fighting this season. I mean, he should be fighting every season if you ask me. But yeah, but I'll catch y'all.